Yeah, hello friends. Welcome to Kishan's University of Sustainability. We are in line with United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Those are 17 goals with 169 targets. We are going to achieve these goals by 2030 by participation of all the governments and all the corporations and individual people in the world. So here in this video, I'm going to talk about the sustainable food systems. So what is sustainable food system and how sustainable food system is going to work for the future and how it going to help the future, human beings and how will it convert towards the sustainable world. So in this view, so first of all, the sustainable food system is a type of food system that is going to provide a healthy food to the people of the world and which is going to create the sustainable environmental impact and economical impact and sustainable social impact. That's the importance of sustainable food system here. And the sustainable food system, which is going to start with majorly by pushing of sustainable agriculture practices and sustainable food system, food distribution system, and creation of sustainable diets and sustainable eating practices and reduction of food waste throughout the system. So which is going to improve and motivate sustainable food practices, which going to, meet the sustainable development goals of United Nations. So, so moving towards the sustainable food system, it's an important concept where it will going to talk about the climate change. So according to the 2020 review, which is conducted by EU, that is European Union, which has found that up to 37% of global greenhouse gas emissions could be attributed to the food system. The majorly, which is including the crop and livestock production, transportation, and changing the land use, that is majorly deforestation issue, and food loss and food waste. So these are the important food greenhouse gas emissions from food system. So that's why we need to address, see how we are going to the how we are going to change our sustainable crop system, sustainable crop practices, and sustainable transportation and sustainable livestock production. So these are we should adapt and we have to take a sustainable practices in food and the sustainable food system, it's a food system that is going to deliver food security and nutrition for all in such a way that it is going to put on an important mark on economic and social and environmental basis, which is going to generate food security and nutrition for future generations. So this means that this sustainable food system majorly focusing on main three bases, three important elements, which are economic sustainability, which focuses on sustainable food with profitable throughout system, and the social sustainability that majorly focusing on broad-based benefits for the entire society of this planet and environment sustainability that is going to give a positive or a neutral impact on natural environment. And coming to that, Food and Agriculture Organization also focusing on sustainable food practices and also motivating to the entire world towards to take the practices and measures and metrics towards to meet the sustainable development goals with the sustainable food and sustainable eating and sustainable agriculture practices. So, to be sustainable, agriculture must meet the needs of present and future generations while ensuring profitability, economic profitability, and environmental health and social and economic equity. The Sustainable Food and Agriculture, which is a organ of FAO, that is Food and Agriculture Organization of United Nations, contributes majorly four pillars of food security, availability, access, utilization, and stability. Those are the dimensions of sustainability: environmental, social, and economical. And the Food and Agriculture Organization, which is an organ of United Nations, which promotes the sustainable food and agriculture to help countries over the world achieve the zero hunger and sustainable development goals of United Nations. And so we can go through that. So India recently held that in the April 2021, the first national dialogue on food systems. So majorly for exploring national pathways, towards creating sustainable food systems and equitable food systems. So here, the dialogue majorly conducted as in the process of that is UN Food Systems Summit, which is going to be held in September 2021. So status is an action for change in the global agri-food systems. So this India's National Dialogue on Agri-Food Systems is a part of UN Food Systems Summit 2021. So this summit majorly focusing on pathways to shape out food systems nationally as well as globally to accelerate progress in the Sustainable Development Goals of United Nations 2030. And this summit is majorly focuses on 5 action tracks. This action track 1, which is ensuring that safe and nutritious food for all. And track 2, which focuses on shift to sustainable consumption patterns. And track number 3, which focuses on boost nature positive production. And track 4, which advances equitable livelihoods. And track 5, which is majorly focusing on build resilience to vulnerabilities to shock and stress. So here, the food systems, encompass that entire range of actions and their interlinked value-adding activities involved in the production, aggregation, processing, distribution, consumption, and disposal of food products. And it also involves economic, societal, and natural, environmental, in which are focusing on that. And this food system majorly composed of some other subsystems like farming system, waste management system, input supply chain system, and other which are majorly surrounded to the sustainable food system. And the sustainable food system is a food system that delivers food security, majorly food security and nutrition for all the people. And on this sustainable food system, the international efforts has made. The major one is FAO UNEP Sustainable Food System Program, that is SFSP. So it was started in 2011 with support of government of Switzerland. So the major objectives of this program is spearhead efforts to improve resource use efficiency and reduce pollution intensity of food systems from production to consumption, and address the issues of food and nutrition security. And one other organization also there in international level, that is Food and Land Use Coalition, which is a self-governing coalition composed of over 30 organizations, majorly focusing on global food and land use systems to improve towards sustainable land use and global food. And so coming to India's efforts towards the sustainable food systems, the major program is National Mission for Sustainable Agriculture, that is NMSA, which was started by Indian government. This NMSA aims, which is mainly aims at making agriculture more productive, more resilient, and more sustainable, as well as with a focusing on remunerative and climate resilient. And this National Mission for Sustainable Agriculture is a broader concept and broader program which includes 8 missions under this agriculture. And one more program, that is Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana, that is PMKSY, which aims to introduce sustainable water conservation practices. And other program and Paramparag Krishi Vikas Yojana, which aims to focusing on promotion of commercial organic production through certified organic farming. So these are some of the initiatives and programs which are taken by the Indian government as well as the entire UN government. And so this is for today's lecture, and I hope you will get new stuff today. And thank you very much for patience listening. So if you like the video and if you like the content, please make sure that click on the subscribe button. And if you have any, doubts and other, if you want to share with any information, please make a comment. Thank you very much. Bye.